All right, let's talk about AI and your career. Because the AI revolution, it isn't some far-off thing. It's here, right now. And honestly, it's kicking off probably the biggest career reshuffle any of us will see in our lifetime. So we're going to dive in and figure out what this massive shift really means for you.
I want to start with just one number that kind of sets the stage for everything. 40%.
So what is that? Well, according to the International Monetary Fund, that's the percentage of all jobs globally that AI is expected to impact. And I'm not just talking about tech jobs or a couple of specific industries. We're talking 4 out of every 10 jobs on the entire planet. The scale of that it's just staggering. But a huge number like that can feel a little abstract, right? It doesn't really tell the whole story. So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to break down exactly what this means for you. Now, this whole thing isn't some simple story of robots just taking over, It's actually way more complex. It's really a tale of 2 different forecasts, one about jobs disappearing and another about new ones being created. Okay, take a look at this, because the balance here is what's really fascinating. On one hand, projections show AI could displace about 85 million jobs by 2030. And yeah, that's the big, scary number you always see in the headlines, right? But look at the other side of the coin. An estimated 170 million new jobs are expected to be created. That's because AI isn't just a tool for automation. It's a massive engine for innovation. It's creating whole new industries and services we're only just starting to dream up. So what's the key takeaway? When you do the math, it's pretty clear. We're looking at a potential net gain of 78 million jobs around the world. So this whole conversation, it shifts from just survival to being about a massive, brand new wave of opportunity. But here's the thing. This transition is happening fast. I mean really fast. Just look at this timeline. By 2026, that's just around the corner. A mind-blowing 80% of paralegal roles could be at risk for automation. A year later, 2027, poof, 7.5 million data entry jobs could be gone. And by 2030, we could see 20 million manufacturing jobs lost to AI and robotics. The clock is absolutely ticking here. Okay, so that leads to the big question, right? Who's most at risk? Let's take a look at who's really on the front lines of all this change.
This chart really shows you the pattern. Look at the jobs listed here. Customer service reps, data entry, financial services, HR support. The common thread? It's not the industry itself, it's the type of work. We're talking about repetitive, data-heavy tasks. And that's exactly what AI is incredible at. It's why you see these giant risk percentages, 80, even 95% for some of these really core white-collar jobs.
And just to make this crystal clear, let's pull one of these out. Data entry and admin roles. We're looking at a 95% risk of automation. Think about that. That's a nearly complete transformation of an entire job category, all because AI can churn through thousands of documents an hour with almost perfect accuracy. And listen, this isn't just about entry-level jobs. Not at all. This quote from Gartner, it's a real wake-up call. They're predicting that by the end of 2026, a fifth of all organizations will use AI to flatten out their company structure. And the result? It could wipe out over half of all current middle management positions. So AI isn't just changing tasks. It's literally reshaping the entire modern company.
All right, so that was the heavy stuff. Let's pivot now. Let's talk about the good news, the jobs AI can't do. Let's explore the careers where human skills aren't just relevant, they're completely irreplaceable.
Because, let's be real, as powerful as AI is, it has its limits. There are some skills that are just uniquely human, at least for the foreseeable future.
And these are the big categories. You've got jobs that need complex physical skills. Think skilled trades like electricians or plumbers. And AI is not rewiring your house anytime soon. Then you have roles that are all about human emotion and connection, like therapists or great teachers. And finally, you have jobs that demand real creativity and strategic leadership. Artists, scientists, top-tier execs. These are what you could call the human-centric safe zones. And here are some really concrete examples. See the theme here? Chief executives, physician assistants, nurse practitioners, therapists. They're all what you'd call high empathy, high strategy, or high-touch jobs. And as you can see from the salaries, they're not just AI-proof, they're also really well paid.
Okay, so we've talked about jobs that are safe from AI. But there's an even more exciting part to this story. The brand new careers being created because of AI. This is the real new frontier.
I mean, just look at these growth rates. These job titles, AI engineer, AI content creator, prompt engineer. Most of them didn't even exist a few years back. And these roles aren't just growing, they are absolutely exploding. It's all driven by this huge demand for people who know how to build, manage, and actually use these new technologies.
Okay, let's just stop and look at that top number for a second. 143.2%. That's the year-over-year growth for AI engineers. It's almost impossible to wrap your head around that kind of demand. It's like a modern-day gold rush. And the gold? Well, it's AI expertise. So that brings us to the most important part, right? How do you take all this disruption and turn it into an advantage for yourself? Well, it all comes down to earning what people are calling the AI premium. And this chart shows you exactly what that premium looks like in real life. The data is super clear on this. People who add specialized AI skills to what they already do are earning salaries up to 56% higher than their colleagues in the exact same jobs. We're not just talking about keeping your job here. We're talking about seriously boosting your income. Okay, so how do you do it? Here's a pretty simple 4-step plan you can think about for your own career. First, you've got to assess. Be really honest about how much your industry is exposed to AI. Second, pivot. This doesn't mean you have to start a whole new career from scratch. Think about roles right next door to what you do now, where you can add AI skills to what you already know. Third, target. Go after those high-growth, high-paying jobs we were just looking at. And last, and this is maybe the most important, you have to adapt. You have to be willing to learn and learn fast, because AI is making job skills change about 66% faster than they used to.
So really, when you step back and look at the whole picture, the real story of AI at work becomes pretty clear. This isn't about human versus machine. It's about human with machine. That's the future.
And so the question really isn't if AI is going to affect your career anymore. That ship has sailed. It already is. The real question, the one you need to be asking yourself, is how are you going to use it to your advantage?